Fellas, we should have a great matchup on the low block tonight.
Yeah, we got a meeting of two of the elite centers in the WNBA. I expect the outcome to hinge on who wins this matchup down low.
Well, one way or the other, I know it's going to be fun to watch. We're going to see some tremendous post play here.
They get the rebound. Hamby, and she converts the layup.
Great positioning from Hamby. Excellent work on the offensive glass.
Pass to Williams. Coffee. Outside Miles. No good from outside. Now here's Hamby. Defense is right there. And here's Agumake. Hamby guarded by Howard. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Lynx ball. Here's Miles. First quarter play, 1 minute played. Courtney Williams for three. It's hauled in by Wheeler. And here are the Sparks now. Pass to Plum. Back to Wheeler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Atkins shoots the three. Natasha Howard pulls it in. Here's Williams. Coffee. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Williams can't get it to go. Outside Wheeler. Ogumake. Pass to Plum. Outside Wheeler. Now Atkins. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Coffee outside. Now here's Howard. The three. Courtney Williams, and that's good.
You know, there are certain players who shoot much better off the pass. Williams is one of them. Allows her to set her feet.
Pass to Agumake. Outside Plum. Goes up at the stripe. She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
You need some help as well.
Originally drafted by San Antonio, Kelsey Plum was a part of the first 7 Las Vegas Aces seasons.
Yeah, it's a bit odd seeing her in another uniform, but she made an incredible impact in Vegas, part of those 2 title teams. Forever a legend in the desert.
Now here's Plum. Pass to Hamby. Out to Atkins. Hamby a screen. Outside Wheeler. Jacks up a three. And it's Courtney Williams with the rebound.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss. It takes a lot of focus to score while getting fouled. Courtney Williams with 100% attention on scoring. It's her main goal every trip down the court. It's an odd skill to talk about when we're talking about a guard like Courtney Williams, but she's an incredible rebounder. At just 5'8", she reads misses well and gets into great position.
Now here's Agumake. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside Plum. Pass to Wheeler. And here's Atkins. No good on the three.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Williams can't get it to go.
Well, that's just not a sight you've seen very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
The Sparks, no good that time either. The Lynx with the lead. Outside Miles. Pass to Williams. The kick out to McBride. Offline with the three. Now the Sparks with it. Here's Plum. Back to Hamby. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. And she'll one more at the line. All right, let me run a scenario for you. It's a tight game in the fourth quarter. Which player do you want on your side in the clutch?
Give me Kalia Copper. In the past, she's led the league in clutch scoring. She's fearless and can always create her own shot.
Yeah, Copper, great choice and kind of similar to her. I go with Enrique Agumbawale. She's got the great shot creation and shot making, both elite. Enrique excels against tight coverage, and we know she's clutch.
After just 15 starts in a rookie season, Cameron Brink unfortunately suffered a torn ACL.
Yeah, a horrible break for Cameron and the LA Sparks. She went second overall in 2024. A two-way star you can build around. It is great to have her back in action for LA.
Now here's Hamby. Inside. Atkins. She's guarded by Williams. Puts one up from 19, and that one good. Now here's Miles. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Back to Williams. Coffee outside. The three-pointer, no good. The Sparks trailing. Outside Atkins. Pass to Hamby. Now here's Plum.
She's covered by Miles.
Clock at 4. Lets it go for 14. Plum can't hit. Coffee outside. Back to Howard. Williams. Screen by Howard. To the left side wing. Back to Williams. Takes the three. The Sparks grab the miss. Pass to Plum. Ogumake. And here's Hamby. Defended by Coffee. Hamby misses.
Outside Miles.
Pass to Williams. Misses the three. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket. The intensity of Hamby, great at going up strong, forcing the issue.
Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Hamby. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she makes the first.
You can trust Erica Hamby to deliver all-out effort on the floor. She really puts in the work to make the most of her minutes, and she can be a difference maker for this team.
And so she makes both from the line.
Miles with it.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Pass to Howard. Over Hamby. Howard, that's good.
The closer to the hoop, the better Howard is. Tremendous touch plus athletic ability.
one from outside. Rebound by the Lynx.
Wow, hey, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone. That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Pass to Burrell. To the inside. Here's Hamby. Down it goes. Her third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And that's the Erica Hamby's favorite place to operate. Just terrific inside.
Now Caldwell.
Now here's Howard. Green by Howard. Here's Coffey. And it's Minnesota scoring again. Now the Sparks with it. Trailing by 5. Pass to Burrell. To the middle. Hamby down low. 8 points for her. Off with the layup. Coffey right side. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
So difficult to guard given Coffey's size. She presents a lot of problems for defenders.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both good at the line. Gray outside. Pass to Burrell. Back to Gray. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3-point range.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Now here's Coffey. She's got 9. And here's McBride. And she drops in the layup off glass.
A team-oriented leader with a passion for making others better. McBride is simply a fantastic teammate.
Here's Gray. Here's Hamby. Makes it off the glass.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick up the pass and get the assist.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to McBride. Takes the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
And here's Burrell. Here's Hamby. 2 on the clock. And it's good on the lay-in.
The plan works perfectly that possession. Get it inside, get the high percentage shot.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lynx ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
Lots of running to start the game here.
It's a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition.
Here's Caldwell. Looking for her first basket still in this one. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. It's good from long range.
3.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Hamby. Back to Gray. Lets the 3 fly.
McCowan with the rebound.
The Lynx with the lead.
And here's Caldwell. McCowan. Here's Caldwell.
Clock at 6. Fires for 3. And the Lynx, another 3.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Pass to Martin. Back to Gray. For 3.
McCowan with the rebound.
And here are the Lynx now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
And here's Caldwell.
Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, there's hot guys, and there's really hot. They can't miss.
Sometimes an individual will go on a shooting tear like this, but a whole team?
This is special, Brian.
Now here's Gray. They need this. No good.
You can't get into much better position for the three-pointer. Just didn't get it to fall.
McCowan. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next. That's on Cameron Brink.
But you almost feel bad for the defender. And slowing down McCowan in the paint is impossible once she gets the ball. Have to foul there.
That free throw missing.
Well, 2024 was the final season of Diana Taurasi's WNBA career, a player that many refer to as the GOAT.
Absolutely. I mean, the all-time leader in points scored, 3-time WNBA champion, 14 all-WNBA team selections, 6 gold medals at the games. The list just goes on and on.
Yeah, we could spend the entire game talking about what DT did. I mean, she inspired generations of players and fans while helping build and sustain the success of this league.
The Sparks call timeout. Pass to Hamby.
Back to Brink.
Over McCowan. Brink, the shot is good.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
And here are the Lynx now.
Here's Caldwell.
McBride. Gray defending. Down low. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you in some nice touch.
Outside Wheeler. Top of the key.
McCowan with the rebound.
Here's Minnesota. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Goes right through for bucket number 3. She's a perfect 3 for 3.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
Gray. Rebound by the Lynx.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Brink covering.
Pass to McBride. It drops for her 3rd basket. She's only missed 1 shot.
Well, most of McBride's shots come from beyond the arc, but she certainly is not afraid to mix it up inside.
Now Burrell. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Out to Gray. Shot clock at 5. Good, and Erica Hamby gets the assist.
Effective moving the ball from the front court. Hamby's a willing passer.
Minnesota dominating the game.
Take that shot, baby. Hit that.
Here's Caldwell.
And And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. The three-pointer is on target.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Gray, that's good.
Well, if you're lucky enough to play with Erica Wheeler, get open. She'll find you.
Pass to Caldwell.
Now here's McBride.
And here's McCowan.
Back to McBride. From downtown. And the Lynx, another three.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Pass to Gray. Burrell. This one for three. Another three for the Sparks.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
McCowan, Brink covering.
With some arc. And the layup is up and in.
That's a precision shot. No room for error on the floater.
And it's the Sparks ball. It's an 18-point game. Outside Wheeler. Hamby for three. Good for another bucket. She's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
It's been Hamby's night. The front office, the coaching staff, they love her combination of size and skill. A true modern big.
Now here's McBride. She's got 14. And here's Burrell. Pass to Wheeler. McCowan. Wheeler can't get it to go. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Fires from deep.
A shot by Caldwell, no good.
So it's the Sparks now. Down by 15. And they pick up 2.
And how huge has she been to give her team a lift?
Yeah, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for her efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Pass to McBride. The tray. Good for another bucket. She's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
I love how McBride is unafraid of making mistakes, and she really just plays her game and then will live with the results.
Now here's Wheeler. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Gray. There's the three.
McCowan with the rebound.
On the wing, Kayla McBride. There's the triple. The Sparks grab the miss.
Now here's Brink.
To the right side. Here's Gray. Sinks the triple.
Guarding her on the perimeter might not be a priority for them right now, but it will be if she keeps hitting those.
Well, I know we're all happy to see Cameron Brink out there after she tore her ACL last season.
Only got to play in 15 games as a rookie, but we saw the talent that made her the second overall pick, with Brink averaging over 2 blocks per game.
A shot by Caldwell, no good.
Wheeler with it. Here's Gray. The basket good off the assist from Erica Wheeler. And here are the Lynx now. Back to McBride. Here's the three. Count that as her 7th field goal in 10 tries. She's shooting a nifty 70%.
Well, she can give it as good as she gets.
We're seeing some gamesmanship right now. Answers right back with the three of her own.
The offensive rebound. Hamby sets a screen. Pass to Burrell. Let's go with a three. Here's Brink. And finally they hit one.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
Now here's McBride. 20 points for her. Pass to McCowan. There's a screen. Oh, Brink, get that shot out. Here's Burrell. Outside Wheeler. And here's Burrell. Here's Hamby. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It will be a three-point play. So both teams changing it up here.
Shooting one.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. So we conclude the first half, leading by 9. We will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. All right, the second half beginning in a moment. And it's been one outstanding game from Kayla McBride.
It's amazing to watch. She spoils us with her performances game in, game out. And so far, another big scoring night for her.
And oftentimes when she puts up that many points in the first half, she follows it up with an even better second half. So we'll see if that happens again here.
The Lynx leading. Coffee outside. Williams. Howard the screen. Launches it. And Williams gets it to go.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Wheeler. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Nimble move by Hamby, getting around the contact to the shot.
Now Miles. Right outside. The three ball. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
And the basket by Hamby.
Good heads-up play by Plum, moving the ball and creating for another shooter.
Outside Williams. A three from Natasha Howard. Ogumake with the rebound. The Sparks trailing. Pass to Atkins. Wheeler. Back to Atkins. To the paint. Stolen by Nia Coffey. Inside. Williams. Kayla McBride, she's open. Hamby grabs the miss. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Outside Plum. Hamby sets a screen. Puts up a three. Offensive board. Here's Ogumake. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, since the days as All-American, Ogumake has been tremendous inside. She has a wide array of post moves.
Pass to Williams. Coffey outside. Outside Williams. From the arc. Hamby grabs the miss. Outside Plum. Back to Wheeler. Just 5 on the clock. Atkins. Here's Hamby. Good D by Natasha Howard.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Outside Williams. Howard the screen. Looking to end the drought. Williams can't get it to go. And it's the Sparks ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Plum. Outside Wheeler. Hamby a screen. Beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup.
A sensational run has them on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead.
It's been an unreal turnaround, and I'm going to credit their defense right along with their offense for giving them the spark they needed.
It has been, on both sides of the court, what they've needed.
Now here's Hamby. 25 points in the game. And the shot goes down.
The mental strength from Hamby, forget about physical even, to keep focus and make it when being fouled, it's so impressive.
Shooting 1.
And that one misses.
Well, last year, the league debuted the reset timeout. What did you think of it, Brian?
Well, I loved it. I mean, you get to advance the ball late in games, but there's no huddle, no drawing up plays by the coaches.
Yeah, Brian, I think it's been a great addition. It keeps the game moving, keeps the energy level high during end-of-game situations. I mean, I think the NBA should adopt it.
That one goes in.
That shot was huge as they try to hang on to this lead.
Yeah, they've been seeing it slip away, but that bucket could be what jump-starts their offense once again.
Sometimes it just takes one.
Now here's Agumake. Up top, Wheeler. Fires the three. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The shot finally dropping for them in bunches, and the complexion of this game has changed.
That was the only thing that could have brought them back in this game. Everything had to start falling. Boy, have they gotten hot.
Now here's Williams. 9 points in the game. And the 3 ball is good.
The rapid-fire three is coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Here's Atkins. Trailing by 4. Yep, that one goes.
These teams really feeding off each other now in terms of energy.
It must have been some kind of speech at halftime as both sides have picked things up. What do you think the coaches were saying, Tim?
Now here's McBride. 20 points for her. Yep, that one goes.
Because of Howard's sharp basketball IQ, he's able to make the right reads in the pick and roll game.
Outside Atkins. Pass to Hamby. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Outside Miles.
Shoots over Wheeler. Again, Minnesota. Here's Plum. Well, it's definitely within striking distance.
The big key is make possession count.
Hamby a screen. Plum from outside. They get it back. Here's Hamby. Good work defensively by Natasha Howard. The Lynx with the lead. A kick out to McBride. It's stolen by Hamby. Up the court. Oh, Gumake, that's good.
Yeah, I'd say that shot was well within her range.
I hope so. There's nothing like a 1-footer.
Outside Williams. The 3 is up. Nailed from three-point land.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
And the Sparks call time here.
So it's the Sparks now. It's a 5-point game. Outside Atkins. Back to Plum. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
The sweet lefty stroke of Kelsey Plum, dialed in from distance.
So the Lynx now. Pass to Williams. Coffee. Williams sets the screen. Now Miles. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now Plum.
She's covered by Miles.
Right side Atkins. Back to Plum for the lead. And the Sparks another three.
You can see right there, Plum stays shot ready.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over.
Well, the coaches, they clearly don't like what's going on there, and they want to talk things over.
And why wouldn't they talk things over? I mean, really, you had to take a time out there and try to take away some of the opponent's momentum.
And the Lynx will go for a different look here. Here's McCowan. She's got 9. Here's Miles. And the Lynx miss again. The Sparks leading. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control. You talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Well, they never hung their heads, even when they were down big earlier. They were really composed, never got desperate, and credit the coach for keeping them in it.
Exactly. Stay with your game plan.
Now here's Miles.
There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Down low. There's the steal.
Pass to Caldwell.
The 3. The Sparks grab the miss. Now here's Hamby.
McCowan with the rebound.
And Hamby over to help. Here's Caldwell. Here's McCowan. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
But you have to know where McCowan is, inside. She can dominate that offensive glass.
Here's Burrell. She's got 6. Plum from outside. Drills the three-pointer.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
You need some help as well.
Now here's Miles.
It's a 5-point game, and it's off from 3-point range. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Pass to Martin.
Now Burrell. Now here's Plum.
McCowan defending.
Here's Martin. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
Well, there's the court vision from Kelsey Plum. I mean, it's just off the charts.
Over to the left wing.
Here's Miles.
That 3 off the mark. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. It's been a good one. The Sparks on top, up 8. And we're coming back right after this break to get the 4th quarter started. Hello, and thanks for joining us again. The 4th quarter of play should begin in moments. McKay outside. Pass to Burrell. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. The Lynx trailing to the inside.
McCowan.
And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Personal foul.
Well, you really have to hammer McCowan to stop her. Sometimes it's best to not even foul. Could lead to an extra point.
At the line for the away team, Tiara McCowan. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Well, obviously, the 6'7" height of McCowan is what stands out about her. But when you watch Tiara play, she's just got serious skill, touch, and really great intelligence on the floor.
Off the mark there with the 3. And she uses the glass on the layup.
The deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
Yeah, both of these teams are firing on all cylinders right now. I love it.
Pass to Burrell. Here's Ogumake. McBride covering. And here's Cannon. Not going to go that time. Brink with the steal. Now here's Ogumake.
McCowan defending.
And here's Cannon.
Shot blocked!
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Here's McBride.
McCowan.
Pass to McBride to tie it up. The Sparks grab the miss. Now here's Wheeler. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Neko Ogumake, a good look. Yes, and a nice assist from Erica Wheeler.
Yeah, you love to see that offensive mindset from Ogumake. She's just constantly expanding her game.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Williams with it.
Pass to Caldwell.
Now here's McBride. And again, no good by Minnesota.
On the wing, Neko Ogumake.
And the layup is good.
I think Ogumake is just outplaying the defense. Even with the contact, she finds the finish inside.
Here's Caldwell.
Launches a 3. And the Lynx miss again.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely, the basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Now here's Wheeler. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Now here is McCowan. Brink covering.
Right outside. Out to the right wing. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
I don't know what she was thinking about on that shot, but that's just not smart basketball.
Not at all. She shouldn't have even considered taking that shot.
Here's Ogumake.
McCowan with the rebound.
Outside Williams. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And again, no good by Minnesota. Sparks leading.
Outside Brink.
For 3.
McCowan with the rebound.
So the Lynx now. Here in the 4th, they've only allowed just 4 points. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Daja, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Now here's Hamby. Defense right on her. Pass to Atkins. Now here's Wheeler. 5 on the clock. Back to Atkins. From past the arc. The basket good off the assist from Erica Wheeler.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the three ball.
And here's McBride. On the wing, Courtney Williams. Howard from deep. Hamby grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Right outside.
Pass to Miles.
Now Howard. Right outside. Outside Williams. Shoots the three. Unable to get that one to go.
Even against defense as tight as that, you expect her to bury those shots.
I don't know. The defender was on her like glue. It would have been quite a bucket, even though we've seen her hit those in the past.
Left side Wheeler. Now here's McBride. Guarded by Wheeler.
Pass to Miles.
Outside Williams. Here's McBride. Now Williams. The tray. Hamby grabs the miss.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
And here's Burrell. Soft touch off the glass.
Here's Miles.
Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Bucket is good.
You know, she might be 5'8", but Williams has tons of different ways to finish at the hoop. Hard to stop.
For the away team, Courtney Williams. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
So it's the Sparks now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Wheeler. No good on the triple.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Ogumake. Pass to Plum. Unloads from 9. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for him.
Nice intensity from Plum on the drive, insisting on getting to her shot.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
And here's Williams. Pass to Coffey. Puts up the 3. Connects from three-point range.
Quick release from Coffey to get the shot away. Those catch and shoots can be deadly.
Outside Plum. Now here's Atkins. Hamby a screen. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. Outside Plum. Pass to Wheeler. 5 to shoot. The second chance effort. Plum misses. Minnesota trailing. Now here's Williams. Atkins grabs the board.
Didn't see that miss coming. She's usually so good from that range.
Hamby with the ball. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
She's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
Really, she's had a nose for the ball. She's their top rebounder.
Well, she has been today, no question. Just unbelievable effort that she's showing on the glass.
Now here's Atkins. Three-pointer Kelsey Plum. Gets it to go from downtown.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Switching baskets must have really thrown her off because she can't get anything to fall this half.
Outside Wheeler. Pass to Plum. Fires from deep. Minnesota grabs the miss. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Courtney Williams for three. Good on the three-point shot. Here's Wheeler. Take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
It makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in a good flow, it felt like they never had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up.